On every Sunday, we've gathered here again to solve your CA strategy doubts, particularly CA inter and CA final. So, yep, shoot in your doubts in the comment section and I would be happy to guide you on it. So, students are writing comments. Hey guys, can you all put your doubts in the comment section? You guys, please put your doubts in the comment section. Only then I'll be able to address them. Yep. So Pranav is asking, is 4.5 months enough to get a rank? See, Pranav, in in most cases, no. However, I still know of people who've used only 4.5 months to get a rank. See, 4.5 months मतलब कितना 135 days. 135 days across 8 subjects जिसमें से uh, or 6 subjects now. So now the institute has reduced it to 6 subjects. So in that case, yes, 6 months should be enough to get a rank. It all depends on your subject wise allocation. So 4.5 months ko 135 days ko if you allocate it across 6 subjects, so I think that's still above 20 days. And in that case, yes, 4.5 months should be enough. Revisions required for final DT. Yeah, DT, I would say 3. And by 3, I mean कि पहली बार पढ़ो उसको भी I'm counting as a revision. So in total, 3 detailed reads of DT are required for sure. And if time permits you, then a fourth one would also, always be welcome. It's all about how much time you have, but 3 तो minimum ओवरऑल स्टडी चाहिए ही होता है डीटी का, सो दैट यू कैन कंडेंस अ पोर्शन इनटू दैट साइज कि एग्जाम के पहले एक दिन में भी डीटी ख़त्म कर लो. Yes, guys, whoever's joined, just put your doubts in the comment section. I would be happy to resolve them. Yes, unknown is writing a hi. Hi, unknown. Can you please write your question down? Guys, just write down your query in the comments. Yeah. No, I did not do CA with a regular college. So basically, in my college, attendance was not that big an issue. So, yeah, but I did it with a Big Four articleship, which was as demanding. But yeah, if you're talking about the college, then we used to just go there to give exams. That's it. So, how to tackle final sixth paper integrated business solutions? You guys will just have to tell me more about this integrated business solutions paper. I believe it's a new paper added by the institute. In my time, sixth paper used to be this one, DT, elective. Sorry, elective. Yeah, for CA Inter also, it was at the same college, and yes, at that time, sometimes we had to go to college. However, it was quite manageable. Still, most of my time was reserved towards coaching at JK Shah, and yeah, जो भी अपना कॉलेज के आवर्स है just ensure that they don't clash with your tuitions का hours, the time when you're watching lectures, and I think you should hold good. First, complete your classes. This holds true for CA final and inter both, because there's it particularly final में तो classes के number of hours ही इतने ज़्यादा हो जाते हैं, and plus there's a gap also between your CA inter and CA final, that it becomes very much significant to have that dedicated self study time at the end. And to have that dedicated self study time at the end, you'll have to complete your classes right now only. So first knock off your classes, and then it should be fine. For May 24, just try completing your classes by in inter CA, completing it by mid Jan. That should be fine. नहीं, DT में BB सर का कॉम्पैक्ट इज इनफ. ट्रस्ट मी, उतना भी कर लिया ऑन द डे ऑफ द एग्जाम, दैट शुड बी वंडरफुल. डोंट रेफर ICM मॉड्यूल particularly. दीप्ति, आई एम अज्यूमिंग यूर फ्रॉम फाइनल. गाइस, जस्ट मेंशन कि आप लोग इंटर से हो या फाइनल से हो, दैट वुड हेल्प मी इन गेजिंग की what perspective needs to be applied. So for final, at least DT में BB सर का कॉम्पैक्ट कर लो. मॉड्यूल वो छोटे छोटे एस्पेक्ट्स कवर करने मत जाओ, बिकॉज GT इज सच अ बिग ओशन. कुछ ना कुछ तो है ही जाएगा. सो इट्स नॉट वर्थ टू गो फॉर द ICM मॉड्यूल. BB sir compact is quite comprehensive and short. So Kavish is asking how to utilize this time till results. So what you can do, Kavish, is just बहुत सारे courses होते हैं online. Learn about financial modeling, learn about consulting interviews, learn about the different profiles that are available to see a student post qualification. So something like financial planning, something like consulting, investment banking, different profiles के बारे में पढ़ो. Understand which one suits you. In case your public speaking skills are lagging behind, just groom them up a bit too. That should also help. Create an online presence on LinkedIn. That also definitely will help you. Yep. So IBS is kind of similar to multidisciplinary case study paper in the old syllabus elective. Um, so see, I hadn't opted for multidisciplinary. My elective was GFRS. Uh, but just try making bit-sized notes of all your study material, be it AFM, which is advanced financial management, be it audit. सबका एक मैं वो येलो स्टिकी पेपर यूज़ करता था, और उसमें जो भी की पॉइंट्स होते हैं ना की कॉन्सेप्ट्स, की फॉर्मूले, मैं उसमें एक ही येलो स्टिकी पेपर में सारे लिख देता था. तो दैट हेल्प मी अ लॉट, बिकॉज it used to condense the entire portion into just few sticky papers. So that strategy can be adopted, and I believe that would help you in IBS. Gaurav, like I've taken lectures from BB sir, otherwise I'm not associated in any other manner with him. uh, how many hours did I study to achieve an AR into and as well as final? 12 hours. 12 hours कर लो. 12 आवर्स लेकिन कंसिस्टेंट करो, ऐसा नहीं कि एक दिन कर लिया दूसरे दिन नहीं किया. 12 आवर्स कंसिस्टेंटली ओवर फ्यू मंथ्स शुड डू यू गुड. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, 24 घंटे का दिन होता है, 12 आवर्स कैसे ना कैसे करके निकल ही जाते हैं. मतलब you can manage 12 hours out of 24 hours. It's not some 15-16 hours that I'm asking you to study. 12 hours is pretty much achievable. Just your dedication and focus hona chahiye, and 12 hours is sufficient. um so, target date for first revision for CA finals. See, I'll tell you about myself. So, I had around 5.5 months for self study, and for CA final. And so Pranav is basically asking target date for first revision for CA finals. So I had like 5.5 months ka self study ka period, and then for the 7 subjects excluding my elective, I would have on an average taken 10 to 11 days. तो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड 75 days तो उधर चलेगा. एंड इलेक्टिव का 5 दिन और जोड़ लो तो 80 days gone there. So I had basically 80-85 days before your exam date. You should be done with your first revision for CA final. So, hello Akshat, I'm in Inter CA. How many months prior do we complete the classes for November 24th? 3.5 months should be fine. Also, if one is doing self study without classes, then could you give a comprehensive timeline? Like, if you're doing a self study without any class in Inter CA, then जो भी time बाकी है for your November 24 exams, which I believe is still a lot, just divide that into your subjects. And I would say allocate. से कि जैन के महीने में मैं एग्जाम्पल कॉस्टिंग करूँगी, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा. सो लाइक that's how you should allocate your time. Basically you should have an overview कि फेब में which subject you will be picking, मार्च में which subject you will be picking, वैसे. And just divide it by the number of months that you have. And of course, for something like audit, you might take more time than you might take for a costing. So वैसे proportionally adjust करो, that should be fine. How did you deal with social media during exam times? Did you cut off social media completely? See, during my inter, because पहली बार था कि I was just faced with such a big portion. So at that time I didn't want to take any chance. So I was cut off social media completely during my inter. I'd given my phone to my mom, cupboard में lock कर दिया, कहीं भी रख दिया, microwave में lock कर दिया. So all those things I've done. But for your CA final, since I had a bit of experience कैसे portion को कैसे handle करते हैं, I wasn't off social media completely. However, because I was still using my normal phone during my CA final, however, I kept social media timers. I used to monitor my digital time. So all those things I've done. So didn't cut off social media completely during my CA final, but it was a very monitored approach. 12 hours effective पढ़ाई चाहिए. Yes. 12 hours for how many months? 12 hours throughout your self-study phase. What skills should we inculcate in articleship for having a career in management consulting? See, articleship में यार एक्सेल बढ़िया सीख लो. एक्सेल तो हर जगह काम ही आता है. तो एटलीस्ट व्हेन यू एंटर मैनेजमेंट कंसल्टिंग, तो यू हैव दैट upper edge over others as far as Excel is considered. Try to develop decks मतलब PPTs. Try to develop, go to YouTube. There are many channels on management consulting PPTs. Learn from them and try to manage develop on those lines. And of course, management consulting है तो you should have good public speaking skills, so develop that too. What should be the strategy final IDT? Is self study is enough? For self study is fine for IDT. However, ensure कि जो notes use करो those are great. And कोई भी अगर पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक से ये कस्टम ड्यूटी में के कोई भी टॉपिक में अगर कुछ भी डिफ़िकल्टी आ रही है, एक्सेप्ट एग्जांपल, सो जस्ट मूव टू यूट्यूब एंड उसका एक रिविजन लेक्चर देख लो, अदरवाइज सेल्फ स्टडी इज फाइन. So, Amit Shah, oh wow, Amit Shah is asking what should be done till results. I mean, CA finals. Till results, na? हाँ, तो till results groom your public speaking skills, financial modeling सीख लो, Excel, PPT, LinkedIn. These things will be helpful. Learn about the different job profiles. What I was doing till my results came out was I was very deeply interested by management consulting. तो मैंने बहुत consulting related videos देखे हैं to understand the industry. तो वो भी करो. SJ is asking, in theory subjects, as you know, we have 1,000 approximately pages in study material. So did you find key topics to learn? Did you analyze past papers, RTPs, MTPs of previous 5-6 years? Because I heard most are repeated. So key topics to learn, go by ABC analysis. Of course, ABC analysis is not foolproof, but it gives you a reference कि ये topic ज़्यादा important है, ये topic कम important है. Of course, तुम्हारे एग्जाम में C से भी आएंगे, B से भी आएंगे, but as you mentioned, right, it's 1,000 pages. You can't perfect each and every page. So use ABC analysis as a filtering. And then theory में go for the keywords, उनको याद रखो, उनको highlight करो, and आजू बाजू का you can understand it and write it in your own words. I went through RTPs, MTPs of the past 2-3 attempts. So 1.5 years, not 5-6 years. Past 2-3 attempts का कर लो, that should be fine. Because जो स्टडी मटेरियल तुम लोग यूज़ कर रहे होंगे, से एग्जाम्पल पंकज गर्ग सर की ऑडिट बुक इन योर CA फाइनल. सो उसमें ऑलरेडी पिछले 4-5 साल के पेपर्स का तो आ ही जाएगा, तो पिछले 2-3 अटेम्प्ट का नहीं आया होगा, विच यू कैन go through yourself. Unknown, is it necessary to refer study material in CA Inter if taking classes from renowned faculties? And you see, ऐसे depends on the renowned faculties, depends on the subject. But one thing what you can do is ask your seniors जिन्होंने वो renowned faculty ली है for CA Inter. Ask them how was the study material, get it from them. Kanika is asking, Kanika, I hope I pronounced it better this time. फर्स्ट टाइम पढ़ो तो खुद से कुछ रिकॉल नहीं हो रहा है, डायरेक्टली सोल्यूशन देखने ही पड़ रहे हैं. सो फर्स्ट टाइम पढ़ रहे हो तो ठीक है, रिकॉल नहीं होएगा, दैट्स फाइन. ऑलवेज फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर सम ट्राई रिकॉलिंग इट, बट अगर नहीं हो रहा है सो गो थ्रू द सोल्यूशन. एक बार सोल्यूशन पढ़ो, वापस उसको रिवाइज करो, बार बार वो, एंड देन वंस यू आर डन फॉर द डे, से AFM या SFM as in old syllabus, AFM, say if you're done for the day, to just revise the tougher or the A category sums that you had. तो उस हिसाब से फिर और बैठेगा दिमाग में. So for CA final audit, how to cover in 1.5 days, as audit is so theoretical, and even if we learnt all things prior to exam, if we don't revise content in 1.5 days, then we can't write in paper. So Deepti, have also uploaded a video on CA final audit on how I scored कुछ 73 या कुछ आया था, 71 या कुछ आया था. तो how I scored that much in it. उसमें डिटेल में I've given out all of my strategies. You should go through that video. But in a nutshell, just हर एक से आंसर का मैं येलो स्टिकी पेपर में कीवर्ड्स एंड वैसे लिख देता था. And because of that, I could cover at least the relevant aspects 1.5 days mein, and use your abbreviations, do that. Plus what I did was, say if I'm studying audit today, so at the end of the day I used to go through, say अगर मैंने essay 300 पढ़ा, I used to go through essay 300 again at the end of the day to revise whatever I've studied. And at that time I used to even record myself ऐसे 300 का एक समरी बना लिया फ़ोन पे, ठीक है? एंड देन सो when you are saying when you are verbalizing it, so that helps you in retention. एंड देन आगे चल के वापस उसी वॉइस नोट को वापस सुनोगे ना, तो ऐसे 300, क्योंकि जब खुद बोल रहे हो ना, दैट इज मच मोर इफेक्टिव देन से अ फैकल्टी टीचिंग यू. So when you have those crisp voice notes covering the keywords and you listen to it again and again, so those keywords ultimately do fall into your head. Smart work over grunt work. Yes, please elaborate as to what to do so that we are working smartly while still working hard. जो exactly मैंने अभी voice notes का बताया, that would be smart work. Um, in yeah, watching another example of smart work over grunt work would be that DT में in my CA final, um, I majorly relied on BB sir का revision lectures, and that's how I could cover most of the portion in those 1.5 days. Because मैंने बोला भाई DT तो बहुत लंबा है, खुद से तो होने नहीं वाला, plus it's practical, so it's not like I have to memorize something. So why not just watch BB sir's revision lectures? Because वही पीजीबीबी में खुद से करने जाऊँ तो पता नहीं कितने घंटे लग जाएंगे. थ्रू सर्स रिविजन लेक्चर्स यू कैन ईजिली कंप्लीट इट इन 2 hours एटलीस्ट विदाउट द सम्स. So that smart work over grunt work there for you. None of my friends used that strategy, but I believed in it. I was the only one doing that. That got me results. Is it enough to study FR and AFM through Bhavik sir's material? Should we refer ICA study mat? ICA study mat ka just check that all your illustrations and test your knowledge questions are covered in sir's material. If they are covered, I don't believe there's a requirement to go elsewhere. Did you self study along with classes from day one of inter, or if not, from when? Day one of inter to nahi gave myself some breathing time, but once like 3-4 months had passed, then yes, do start self study. एटलीस्ट कुछ कुछ घंटे से चालू करो. दैट विल हेल्प यू. हाउ टू टैकल फीलिंग ऑफ अंडर कॉन्फिडेंस? सी प्रणव, I have faced underconfidence too. Rankers in my batch have faced underconfidence too. Still, they got a rank. People before me faced underconfidence. People after you will face underconfidence. So it's a very general feeling which everyone does. Of course, it's CA and it's not BCom. So tough to padega hi. Just maintain those good 12 hours of self study, and you should be through. That will help you. If I start now for CA inter May 23, it's okay. CA inter May 24 asterisk लिखा, with one subject done, can I complete lectures and score great marks and maybe get a rank? So what do you mean? Like, Shruti, are your lectures done? Are you taking lectures या बस अभी self study में एक subject हुआ है? Like, just elaborate it. Didn't understand. So yeah, guys, I'll be ending this in the next 5 minutes. If any of you has any questions, do put it on the chat box. And Shruti, just tell me if you're talking about your lectures or watching lectures, not yet completed lectures. Okay. For May 24, I think no, time तो थोड़ा और लगेगा because it's December already, and May 24 is in 4-5 months, so you'll need more time. uh, so just speak to your faculties, just speak to someone, connect with me separately if needed, and I can guide you. Unknown is asking, DT में इतनी सारी चीज़ें हैं, like so many minute details. So they also asked in practical questions only in MCQs. So do we need to remember each minute detail? Yeah, DT में हर minute detail तो try remembering, because in every question there's so many things that go into determining that final answer, so many factors at play. So it becomes important to remember the minute details, because हर minute detail के वजह से आपका कुछ ना कुछ चेंज हो जाएगा. से से रिबेट भी वो एक सर्टेन लेवल तक ही अवेलेबल होता है. सो एवरीथिंग, TDS आपको इस अमाउंट से ज़्यादा इनकम पर ही एप्लीकेबल होगा. तो एवरीथिंग इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. Don't need to remember section numbers in DT for sure. Yeah, guys. Are there any more questions? So thank you, Akshat, for such initiative. Just one doubt: did you revise along with classes in inter, or you just watch classes and then revise? Also, in IDT, are keywords important? So answering your Shruti, I do have a mentorship program. Check my LinkedIn bio, उसमें आपको मिल जाएगा. And SJ को वापस coming back to SJ, did I revise along with classes in inter? So inter में like I don't know if you have virtual or not, but inter में I had physical classes, and for the first 3-4 months I was not revising that much. But then I started revising. So in the last 1-2 months of my classes, yes, I was revising the portion as well as studying. तो वो था. फर्स्ट 3-4 मंथ्स में बस कोई टेस्ट आ गया क्लासेस में, तो उसके लिए पढ़ लिया, उतना ही किया. इन IDT कीवर्ड्स आर दैट इम्पोर्टेंट. नहीं नहीं, प्रैक्टिकल होता है IDT तो, स्पेशली इंटर वाला तो आई थिंक और भी प्रैक्टिकल होता है, तो इतने कीवर्ड इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है. Deepti, is CA final rank necessary to get into management consulting or banking? Please give your honest opinion. So CA final rank is definitely one metric which tells the employer कि ठीक है, इस बंदी ने outperform किया है, मेहनत की है, can survive in a very stressful environment too and still exceed. So it's not 100% necessary, but in 80% of the cases, I think you'll see CA final rankers getting the premium jobs. So yeah. Sujata is asking any short strategy for rank. यार रैंक के बारे में मत सोचो इतना. 12 आवर्स दो खुद को, रोज इफेक्टिव रहो, स्केड्यूल बनाओ, फॉलो दैट स्केड्यूल, प्रॉपर प्लानिंग के साथ चलो. नो कि कब मैं कौन सा सब्जेक्ट उठाने वाला हूँ, मेरे पास इस सब्जेक्ट के लिए कितने दिन हैं, what's gonna be my 1.5 day strategy. Answer those and you'll just maybe end up getting a rank. Hello C Akshat, good evening. My question is general. Can you give detailed strategy for C inter 5 months to get a rank or absolutely pass exams? So whatever your 5 months are there, just divide them by the number of subjects that you have, and then ऑडिट को से एक दिन एक्स्ट्रा दे दिया, कॉस्टिंग को एक दिन कम दे दिया उसमें से, बिकॉज कॉस्टिंग इज़ कंपैरेटिवली ईजियर. सो वैसे आप कर सकते हो. दिस इज़ व्हाट आई हैड डन ड्यूरिंग माय सी इंटर, सो आई एम टेलिंग यू अबाउट दैट. एंड जस्ट एक्सेल लो या पेपर लो, एंड अपने हर दिन का एक प्लान बनाओ कि इस दिन को मैं ऑडिट करूँगा, इस दिन को मैं से EISSM करूँगा, अकाउंट्स करूँगा, एडवांस अकाउंट्स करूँगा. डू दैट एंड या मेक अ डेली स्केड्यूल ऑल्सो कि I wake up at 7 to 7:30 I'm getting ready. 7:30 to 10 is my first study session. 10 to 10:15 is my break time. I've uploaded a video on schedule to in my on my channel. वो देख लेना. Is just last question for the day. K-pop remix. As you said, you should start self-study after 3 months of class. Like I started self-study after 3 months of class. If you're fine, you can do it before also. Of classes started like 3 months में group 1 के lectures complete हो जाते हैं and group 2 के चल रहे होते हैं. So self study में group 1 करना चाहिए, group 2. So start like 3 months में group 1 के lectures complete हो जाते हैं and group 2 के चल रहे होते हैं. So self study में group 1 कर लो यार, ताकि group 1 and group 2 दोनों का that link is still there. You're studying for your group 1 and you're watching lectures of your group 2, so you will have link to both. So yep. So yeah, guys, thanks for connecting. If you found this helpful, you know, attend the next few sessions also. You could also write on LinkedIn if you found this session helpful. That would just motivate me for the next few sessions. And yeah, I hope to help you guys. बस जो भी एग्ज़ाम है, just be consistent till that time. Know that I have also faced difficulties. I have also lacked motivation at times, but we all make it through, right? We all need to just work hard in those 5 6 months या जो भी time, and just believe in yourself. If I could, even you can, right? So वो करो, and there's no CA candidate who will not go through failure. I have mentioned this before in my first CA final full portion test in IDT. I had got like 45 on 100 and I was taken aback, but I did come back strongly from that, right? Main exam में 84 आए. Assess कि किधर गलती की है, क्या रॉन्ग जा रहा है. Don't compare yourself with your friends. Don't do that. मैंने वो कभी नहीं किया, because that is gonna, you know, अननेसेसरी का स्ट्रेस आ जाएगा, अननेसेसरी प्रेशर लोगे तुम लोग भी. इंस्टेड इंस्टेड जिस सी की आईडीटी में अगर आज मुझे 44 आया, 45 आया, तो नेक्स्ट पेपर में आई शुड ट्राई 55, आई शुड ट्राई 60. माई प्रेपरेशन शुड बी फॉर दैट. एंड ये एग्जाम में तो तोड़ ही लोगे. सो या, गो एंड एक्सीड योर expectations, and yeah, let me know about it then. Sure. Bye guys.